Hello everybody, Northern Hero here again. Revelation 13, Amplified Bible. As I stood on the sandy beach, I saw a beast coming up out of the sea with 10 horns and 7 heads. On his horns he had 10 royal crowns, diadems and blasphemous titles, names on his heads. And the beast that I saw resembled a leopard, but his feet were like those of a bear, and his mouth was like that of a lion. And to him the dragon gave his own might and power, and his own throne and great dominion. And one of his heads seemed to have a deadly wound, but his death stroke was healed. And the whole earth went after the beast in amazement and admiration. They fell down and paid homage to the dragon, because he had bestowed on the beast all his dominion and authority. They also praised and worshipped the beast, exclaiming, "Who is a match for the beast, and who can make war against him?" And the beast was given the power of speech, uttering boastful and blasphemous words, and he was given freedom to exert his authority and to exercise his will during 42 months, which is 3.5 years. And he opened his mouth to speak slanders against God, blaspheming his name and his abode, even vilifying those who live in heaven. He was further permitted to wage war on God's holy people, the saints, and to overcome them, and power was given him to extend his authority over every tribe and people and tongue and nation. And all the inhabitants of the earth will fall down in adoration and pay him homage, everyone whose name has not been recorded in the book of life of the Lamb that was slain in sacrifice from the foundation of the world. If anyone is able to hear, let him listen. Whoever leads into captivity will himself go into captivity. If anyone slays with the sword must he be slain. Herein is the call for the practice and the faith and fidelity of the saints, God's people. Then I saw another beast rising up out of the land itself. He had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spoke, roared like a dragon. He exerts all the power and right of control of the former beast in his presence, and causes the earth and those who dwell upon it to exalt and deify the first beast. Deify. How do you pronounce this word? Just a second, because I want to get it right, don't I? It's not a word that usually come across, to be honest. So I'm just having a look of, of how it's pronounced. Deify. That's it. Let's hear it again. And to make, this is what it means, to make a god of raise to the condition of a god, to worship or revere as a god. Number 3, to idolize, to exalt. Right. And at the bottom it's got some other things. Theology, to exalt to the position of a god or personality as a god. To accord divine honour or worship. 2, 3, to exalt in an extreme way, idolize. Deify. Right, so I'm going to read this bit again. He exerts all the power and right of control of the former beast in his presence, and causes the earth and those who dwell upon it to exalt and deify the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed, and to worship him. He performs great signs, startling miracles, even making fire fall from the sky to the earth in men's sight. And because of the signs, miracles, which he is allowed to perform in the presence of the first beast, he deceives those who inhabit the earth, commanding them to erect a statue and image in the likeness of the beast who was wounded by the small sword and still lived. And he is permitted also to impart the breath of life into the beast's image, so that the statue of the beast could actually talk and cause to be put to death those who would not bow down and worship the image of the beast. He also compels all alike, both small and great, both the rich and the poor, both free and slave, to be marked with an inscription stamped on their right hands or on their foreheads, so that no one will have power to buy or sell unless he bears the stamp, mark, inscription, basically, that is the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is room for discernment, a call for the wisdom of interpretation. Let anyone who has intelligence, penetration and insight enough calculate the number of the beast, for it is a human number, the number of a certain man. His number is 666. Now, oh yeah, I'm just going to read, what version is this? I think this is New King James Version, yeah. So, this is the highlights. But I'm just going to read from verses 15 to 18 in the King James Version. Is it King James Version? It doesn't matter anyway. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, and the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. In his wisdom let him have understanding, count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Right, now we're going to be having a look. I just fancied reading, the last few chapters again, but in the King James Version, if that's alright.